Hey, my fellow Habs fans, that was an awesome game last night. Welcome to Talking Habs. Thanks for clicking that thumbnail. And today we're going to review, well, I am anyway. You might be, but I'm definitely going to review the game last night. And because I'm getting a really late start to this video, I'm going to give you a little bonus and I'm going to preview tomorrow's game. So yeah, so we're going to take a look at that. So last night's game, tomorrow's game, and that's all right here at Talking Habs. If you're a Habs fan like I am and you want to see more videos like this and other videos like this, I'm repeating myself, and live streams and all that kind of stuff, subscribe and ring that notifications bell. That's down there, and that's going to get you your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge right here at Talking Habs. And if you have any comments, leave a comment in the comment section and give a thumbs up if you like the video. All right, so last night, Calgary came into Montreal. It was Montreal's home opener. And I was a little worried for this game. Calgary coming in off of 2 losses to the Maple Leafs. And I figured this is going to be a tough game. Calgary, only 2 wins on the season. They're going to need to win. They're going to be desperate to win. And this is going to be probably a bit of a dirty game, a physical game, and it's going to be tough. And I was a little worried about the results. And there was really not much to worry about last night. And that is because Montreal, I mean, rather easily handled Calgary. It was a 4-2 score. The score was not reflective of the game, really, because Calgary got the 2 goals right at the end of the game with under 2 minutes to go for both goals. And this was a bit of a dominating game by Montreal. Special teams played a big role in this game, and let's get right into it. So, first half of the first period, I mean, the pace was pretty good, and I was live streaming, and I thought, this is, I mean, it's a good pace, but not much happening and everything. And then there's a power play. I don't have the details for the power play. And on that power play at 10:07, beautiful play. Let's see now, KK crossing the blue line. No, let me see. I guess they were over the blue line, passing play around. KK has it at the left side near the blue line. And he passes up to Perry, who Perry is like right on. He's on the left side, right in front of the goal. Like he's parked right there, facing KK. And Galley's off onto the other side. KK passes the puck to Perry, who blindly, and apparently this is something he's done many times in his career, but he's standing with his back to the goalie, and he blindly backhands a pass through the crease right onto Galley's stick. Now Thomas Tatar, I think, was a little beyond Gallagher, so I don't know if Perry was going for that and just for Tatar, and Gallagher was there, and yeah, no mistake. It was a boom boom play. On Perry's stick, off Perry's stick, onto Galley's stick, into the net. And just a beautiful power play goal. And that opens the scoring. So, power play goal. Special teams doing well again. Power play. I was worried about power play. They had the 3rd best road power play last season. Power play was doing well because they were on the road for 6 games. So first game at home, I was wondering, is that power play going to be good? Is it going to not be good? Well, it was answered real quick with the first goal of power play. Next goal at 15:39 was another power play goal. Again, don't remember the details of the penalty, but on that one, there was bit of a passing back and forth. I don't know who. I guess it was Petrie. Yeah, Petrie got the assist. So Petrie and Weber. And then Weber, like once they passed to each other, and then the second time against the Weber, he just fires a shot that was going way wide. That was not going to hit the net. But what it does hit is Valimaki, the defenseman for who we play in Calgary. It hits his stick. He's swinging it around, and it hits his stick, goes off the shaft, and sort of a bloop into the net, like into the top corner. Riddick, you can't blame him on that one. That was going way wide. You could see he was going to go wide, and then boom, in the corner of the net. So 2 good power play goals. I guess I should give the first goal Gallagher's, 3rd from Perry and KK. Weber gets his 2nd from Petrie and Drouin on the second. Drouin, an assist, 7 points in 7 games at that point. Drouin playing well. Everyone's expecting Drouin to light the lamp, but I don't know. Drouin's more of a playmaker to me, so I'm not judging the fact that has mostly assists, that he's playing well or not. He's playing well. Second period. 8:21 into the second period, and here's another kind of a weird one. KK skating in with Anderson, and he elects to shoot. He's got Anderson, but he elects to shoot. He takes a nice shot, and it bounces off of, hits Riddick like somewhere around the center, but it bounces up to the other side of the net to, guess who's waiting there? Anderson, with his baseball bat, his second batted out of the air goal of the season. And yeah, very quick reflexes. Like, it shows how quickly how quick his reflexes are. Because I mean, it boom, and he has it in the net. He like hits it down like a chopper, chopped it down. Anyway, so that's 3-0. Again, can't really blame Riddick on that one. So Riddick was okay. I didn't find Riddick to be that bad last night. Just maybe a couple of goals, but I mean, he was okay. Some bad luck. And yeah, that's what happened there. So that was another, Anderson, his fourth goal. This time from KK, his second assist, and Drouin, his second assist of the game. So that's KK's, I don't know how many points K has. Drouin, though, that's 1 goal, 7 assists, 8 points, 7 games. Drouin's pretty hot to start the season. And not only that, he's playing like his overall game is really good. He is on the defensive side. He's hitting, he's forechecking, he's doing all those good things that you want to see a guy like that do away from the puck. His passes are nice. He's playing really well. So you can't really, anybody that doesn't like Drouin, you can't come down on him this year. He's doing everything. If he can do this all season, Drouin's finally maybe hitting his peak. Next goal, 1935, so right near the end of the period. This is a beautiful goal. So Suzuki has it, I want to say, just inside our line or just over our blue line. And there's a couple of Calgary guys in front. And Toffoli's on the other side, and there's really no good passing lane to get that puck out and, to Toffoli. So Suzuki does, you know what? If you can't get him through, go over to them. And he just lifts it right over, but just a nice little lob up into the air, just beyond Toffoli. Toffoli picks it up, but he bobbles it a bit and blah, 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 and then shoves it in between Riddick's legs for just a beautiful little goal. Breakaway goal, and Toffoli's 6th of the season. Toffoli's like hot. So Toffoli his 6th from Suzuki. Suzuki, 7 games, 7 points. So Suzuki, point-a-game player to start the season, 7 games in. And it's an odd point a game because he hasn't had a multiple-point game. He's just had 1 point every game, 7 games. Okay, third period, and... Carey Price, it's 4-0. Carey Price having a shutout. It's almost there. And this is a weird goal because it's Lucic, but I don't know what happens. There's a pass. I don't know if Lucic touches the puck. But anyways, the pass comes in and bounces down in front of Price just before it gets to him and gives him one of those odd bounces and bounces straight up into net. And you can't really blame Price on that one. So it breaks the shutout. It's 4-1 Montreal. That's at 18:42. Lucic is second from Bennett and Ryan. And I know in my preview I said you can't expect much scoring from that fourth line. Exploit them, and then they get the shutout breaker. So, yeah. And then, I guess because that was challenged. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was challenged that it was an offside. And so that new rule with breaking the plane, and I'm confused by it, but to me it looked like it might have been offside, but it was called an onside goal, and it was good. And yeah, and so because it was challenged and they didn't win the challenge, there's a power play. On that power play with 23 seconds left, Rasmus Anderson from the left face-off circle, a one-timer. Price gets a piece of it, but it dribbles through him. So it's Rasmus Anderson, is second from Gaudreau and Lindholm. That's a power play goal, 4-2. There was 23 seconds left, so nothing happened after that. That's how it ends. Shots on goal, 25-21 for Calgary, actually. 8 in the first, 11 in the second, 2 in the third only for Montreal. 9-7-9, so 9 in the first, 7 in the second, 9 in the third for Calgary. They were each 50% on the face-off. And KK was great. I saw a stat that it was 73%. So I don't know where I saw it online, because this was on Twitter. People were saying it was 73% in the faceoff circle. I saw 67%. So Suzuki was the bad one last night with, I think, only 29%. But 50-50 on the faceoffs. Montreal 2 for 3 on the power play. Calgary 1 for 4 on the power play. So so the PK was pretty good in that. Oh, I forgot to say, I guess, that Toffoli goal was a shorty, was a shorthanded goal. I don't know why I forgot that. So special teams was really involved here. That's also, I think, the 5th or 6th shorthanded goal. I think the 6th now. For Montreal in this early part of the season. So that's kind of amazing. And I don't know if they can keep that kind of stat up, but the PK's been not great, not like, it's kind of inconsistent, but they're producing offense on it. That's for sure. They were out hit 26-18, but they had I think they had more of the possession of the puck. So when you're carrying the puck a lot, you're going to get hit a lot. You're going to get hit more than you're going to actually hit. So that's a sign of that. 3 stars of the game. I'm going to go with the 3 stars that were for the official 3 stars, because I didn't really find anybody else that stood out there. So 3rd star, Nick Suzuki. That was just a beautiful pass. Shows you the creativity, the outside the box thinking of Nick Suzuki. I think anyway. Number 2, KK. KK's starting to come into his own. He's handling the puck well. He's skating so much better. He's handling the puck well. He's making good passes. He's kind of clicking there with Perry so far, and also with the other line, with Toffoli for sure. So KK's just doing fantastic. Anybody who really wanted him to be traded for Dubois, I don't know. He's starting to show already why you didn't want to have to do that. And the 1st star, Jonathan Drouin, 2 assists. KK also 2 assists. And just having a good game and a solid game all around. And Drouin, having a really good start to the season. Like he did last season. Really good start. Not scoring as much, but the offense is still there as far as the assists and everything. It was dominating puck control. The Habs were not dominating like they were that first game against Edmonton. That was pretty dominating. And there's that 7-3 win against Vancouver was pretty dominating. Wasn't like that, but dominating in its own way. Puck control, they were controlling the puck. Good 5-on-5 play, good special teams play. Not much to complain about in this game. This is really not. Just a real balanced attack by Montreal, and just not much to complain about by Montreal. This early part of the season, right? I mean, as a Habs fan, are you guys finding much that you don't like? Not really. So, and that's really nice to not be, complaining about something all the time. So there were, if you were part of the Guess the Score contest that I always run in every game, there were 2 winners last night. 2 winners, Jonathan Gauthier and Brad Purcell. They both won, and we'll get into the preview, and you can enter if you would like to. Next game is tomorrow night. I'm recording this. I'm off the camera. I'm recording this Friday, and Saturday is the next game, 7 p.m. I will be live streaming starting at 6:30 p.m. Now let's get into the preview. So Calgary drops to 2-3-1. They stay at 6th in the division. Montreal is 5-0-2. They ended the game in 1st, but Toronto ended up winning their game and stayed ahead of Montreal. So it's a bit of a seesaw battle there with Montreal, Toronto. And got to tell you, in the early part of this season, it looks like that's what's going to be. Montreal, Toronto, going to battle all the way through. So those 10 games between those Montreal, Toronto are going to be super important. And they end the season with 3 games. And I have a feeling that's going to be just an amazing 3-game series. So, goals for Calgary, 18, 17 against, so they're a +1 in the differential. Montreal, 33 goals for, 20 against, a +13. I believe that leads the league. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it leads the league. Now, after the loss, so today, Calgary had a players-only meeting. So they can get all their grievances out with each other, talk it all through, hopefully get everybody on the same page. They're getting kind of desperate to have a win. So that could have an effect on tomorrow's game. We'll have to see how that, sometimes, that kind of gives the team a boost. Sometimes it doesn't. We'll see how that works out. Okay, so for Calgary, leading their team, Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey. 6 games, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points, +1. Sean Monahan, 6 games, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points, and a +1. Rasmus Anderson on defense is leading their defense. 6 games, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points, and he's even. And I do believe it'll be Markstrom in net. I don't think they're going to put Riddick 2 games in a row against Montreal. So in 5 games, he is 2-2-1 with a shutout, 2.63 goals against, and a 9.11 save percentage. On the other side, Tyler Toffoli leading the Habs. 7 games, 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 points, and a +7. Suzuki is second for forwards in offense. 7 games, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points, and a +2. Petrie leading the defenseman, and he's second overall on the team. 7 games, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points, and a +8. And I believe it'll be Carey Price again. I think it'll be Price tomorrow, and I think it'll be Anderson to start the first 2 games of Vancouver series, which is coming up right after Calgary. In 5 games, Price is 3-0-2 with no shutouts and a 2.92 goals against, which has come down under 3 from what it was yesterday, and 8.98 save percentage. That has to come up. It's a little better than it was from yesterday's number, but it's got to come up. Goals for per game. Calgary, 3 goals per game so far in this early season, 13th in the league. Montreal, 4.71, second in the league. Goals against, 2.83 for Calgary for 16th, and 2.71 for Montreal for 19th, so Calgary's a little bit better there. Power play percentage, 32.1% for Calgary. That's good for 6th. 30.8% for Montreal, good for 8th. So that's virtually the same. PK percentage, 76.2% for Calgary at 19th, and 78.1% for Montreal, 17th, so just slightly better. And face-offs won percentage, 48.5% for Calgary, 22nd, 46.3% for Montreal at 26th. So they're, very close right there as well. So my keys to victory here, rinse and repeat. There was so little to complain about last night. Well, tomorrow night, do the same thing if you can. Now, the difference is going to be they're having that team meeting. You've got to figure they're going to tighten things up, and they're going to come back harder, probably a little more physical, a little bit of more of that rough stuff going to happen, I would think, tomorrow. So you got to look for that. Special teams are going to be important again, because especially if there's going to be that physical play, you might get the power plays, or you might be killing penalties, so that's going to be important. 5-on-5 play is going to be very important as well, and puck control, which that's 2 of Montreal's best things. That's going to be important. 3 or less penalties. Now, they didn't do that the last game. They did give up 4, but they still won the game. But you're always looking to get 3 or less. So 3 or less penalties. Stay out of the box, because they have a decent power play there, Calgary. Forecheck hard. And do this again, like they did last night. Neutralize Tkachuk, neutralize Gaudreau. Gaudreau did get an assist. Tkachuk did not get anything. And you want to do that. Neutralize Tkachuk, especially offensively and on the physical side. Just don't let him be that pest that he is. And like if he does become a pest, send Sherrod or Edmondson out and knock him down. So like I said, this should be a more physical game. Jacob Markstrom, I'm quite sure, will be the goalie, and he could make a difference. And we come to the point where it's time for the Guess the Score contest for the next game. So I'm going to go with I had 5-3 last game. I'm going to just change it slightly. I'm still going to say 3 for Calgary and only 4 for Montreal. I think it's going to be a tighter game. And yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be tighter. Could be the other way around. Maybe Montreal blows them out, and maybe Calgary just has that game where they just get everything out, and, maybe they blow Montreal out. I don't think so. But first goal scorer for the game, I'm going to find where I have that. See, wrong paper. Oh, I know who it is. Anyway, Josh Levo. Again, I'm going to go with I'm not spelling that right. Jeez. Josh, I think that's it, Levo. I think it's going to be Calgary. I'm saying it again. I think this time more so because, I mean, they're really going to have to come out. If they want to win this game, more than likely, they got to score that first goal, come out of the gate strong. So I think they're going to try to do that. And so I got Josh Levo. I went with somebody other than just what everybody guesses. So Josh Levo for the first goal. But I do think Montreal will win 4-3. That's it. You get the double review preview. If you liked it, give a thumbs up. And if you have any comments about that, and if you want to leave your guess for the Guess the Score contest in the comment section, and I will gather those up. And that's it. If you are also, if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Subscribe, ring the notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. And that's it. I said the thumbs up and the comment. I did say that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please stay safe out there, and peace out, y'all. See you on next video, but next live stream. So live stream tomorrow at 6:30. As I said earlier, hopefully I'll see you there. Bye, everybody.